Mandala is a mystical image where spiritual reality is present both visibly and invisibly. This is interspatial language of light, love, and celestial harmony. And if you are watching this video clip, that means you have already got, or you will soon get, your own mandala, a source of health, happiness, satisfaction, and success. Working with mandala. Before starting to apply mandala in practice, you are to know the following information. Each mandala and music for it are created individually. Person's surname, name, patronymic, and date of birth are used for its creation. That's why there is feeling of association with the mandala and the music produced. Mandalas are conducted by humans' power of thought, that is, by you yourself. That's why the more positive information they obtain, the more energy they attract through the channel. They are not a source of energy themselves. They just conduct it, attracted from the universal energo-informational space. The energy of mandala is immediately spread at any distance, penetrating all the obstacles. The interaction of human with them is ceaseless, and the intensity of this interaction permanently grows. Setting up for work with mandala is mental, so it doesn't depend on its location, as it may be saved anywhere. It may be used at any time of day. The image of mandala might be placed as you wish. Its effect wouldn't wear off. It's possible to work with them every day according to individual needs, for example within 15-30 minutes. At the beginning, activities with mandala should be performed every day during the period of 21 days, taking a break each 7th day. In 5-6 months, the activity can already be performed every 2nd or 3rd day. In a year, it's possible to do it even more year and work with mandala consciously only when internal necessity appears. Working with mandala. Health improvement. To make the whole body healthier, you need to find some quiet place and free time. Put the image on your knees or in front of you. Do relaxing exercise. Take a comfortable position, relax as much as possible, and look closely at mandala. When focusing on the pattern, concentrate on the vibration of goodness, rest, and peace. Imagine that this is an alive space point which is listening to you sympathetically and understands everything. That's why, when addressing the universe through mandala, wish it prosperity and happiness in your mind and aloud by saying something like, "Goodness be with the whole universe." Afterwards, state your desired intention, for example, may all my illnesses disappear, specify them, and my biofield become powerful and thick, securing me safely from all the kinds of misfortunes and disasters. Let intelligence and power of love increase in me. I am healthy, full of energy and strength. Wish yourself what is useful and necessary for you. Then close your eyes and in your mind come back to the time of your life when you are happy and healthy. It's necessary to be in this state for 20 minutes. If you fall asleep, that's for the better. While sleeping, recreation is more effective. Working with mandala. Charging with water energy. Water is a life substance. It has already been proved by scientists that it reacts to external vibrations by changing its structure. Mandala, as a high-frequency vibrations conductor, can make positive impact upon water by structuring it in a special way, turning dead water, that is the one which has lost its structure and therefore isn't really useful for your health, into a live one. In the evening, pour some raw water into a glass container. Cover it with the image you have chosen. Also, it's possible to attach the image to the bottom or side of the container with water. and formulate your design intention mentally or aloud. It may be like the following. Let this water charge with the energy which would clean it of all the pernicious contraries. Let it remove all the toxins from my body, calm down my nervous system, bring the highest blessing to me. It's necessary that all the desires, intentions stated are utterly sincere and pronounced with belief in success. This water is usually ready to serve just in several hours. To improve the effect, several images may be used at once. For example, one should cover the container with water and another one is to be under it, etc. The water charged like this is of use when cooking, for dough, compote, watering flowers, etc. If you bathe your child in water like this, your baby will be more peaceful, its skin will become clean, and it will develop better. It's recommended to drink this water both to children and adults. You can use charged water as a concentrate by adding it in small quantities into ordinary water. Thus, all the water will soon absorb the energy of the charged one and become structured. Working with mandala. Amulets and protection with mandalas. Mandalas may be used as amulets. Program mandala for your protection. For example, create an informational energetic shield against the action of harmful environmental energies, evil thoughts, and unkind actions of creatures. The amulet like that is to be constantly carried around. It may be placed in car interior, on entrance door, windows, in wallet, on those things which are with you most of the time. Activate it. I am setting protection of my mind, body, and soul from harmful energies of the world around me. No evil essence would pass through the doors of this apartment. Working with mandala. Art. It's enough to place mandala at the room which is your artistic space. Mandala contributes to creative potential development, stimulates artistic activity, helps to find ways and means to realize creative ideas. You can stick the images to your guitar, put them on the piano, tape recorder, etc. Working with mandala. Meditation by means of mandala. When you meditate using mandala, you train to concentrate on a certain element of soul with your eyes. Usually, mandalas are divided into segments, and each of them carries some message. Working in the direction from outer layers to those deeper inside, you connect with the energy of various elements, which mandala consists of, and absorb them. Gradually, you fix your eyes on the center of mandala, which is embodiment of spirit and epiphany. Meditations like these are highly effective when you need to concentrate, but it's hard to do. Symbolic of shapes and colors combinations becomes personal. That's why personal or individual mandalas are often created or ordered. It's necessary to remember that if you learn how to work with mandala in a proper way, it will become an effective instrument for opening and using your inner energy, a kind of key to your hidden resources. When disposing yourself to work with mandala, we get involved in special universal rhythm which helps to perceive cosmic energy and receive opportunity of entirely different development. Having obtained new information, many would be able to analyze their life, to find out what features they have initially got, to correct their weaknesses consciously with the purpose to achieve completion of the tasks they were born for. Working with Mandala. One more method of working with Mandala. It's needed to focus your attention on its center. This process of concentration itself contributes to clarification of your consciousness, regulation of your energetic power, and fine structures. As soon as you manage to focus your consciousness on the center of Mandala and keep it steady for some time, all the inner storm of your chaotic thoughts, worries, anxieties, and obsessions would die step by step. You will soon notice your peripheral vision to turn on and your mind to be flooded with nonverbal information, transforming your inner condition. In a while, you will be able to see the whole picture. Don't look up from the center of Mandala and try not to blink, in spite of some primary discomfort. It will pass in a short time, muscles of eye will adapt and relax. You would unintentionally try to examine separate parts of the image. Keep your eye and consciousness in the center of Mandala by flat of will. Don't pay attention to the change of visual effects, which would take place in front of your eyes. Just keep watching. Play of color shades, different figures dominating in turns, spiral movement of concentric circles, volume appearing in the image. This is indispensable part of the practice. Don't pay too much attention to it. That is not the idea of working with Mandala. Even if Mandala begins to disappear in your perception, you shouldn't be surprised with this as well. Continue to look into the center of Mandala quietly, watching your consciousness without involving your thoughts and emotions. In a while, the center of Mandala will directly interact with your own center, with your personality. This experience may be called transpersonal if you keep to Jungian views, and leading to serenity of your mind if Buddhistic terminology is closer to you. Anyway, it broadens the borders of consciousness and stabilizes positive states inside you. Mandala also anticipates your spiritual development. Those non-physical entities which you directly work with send information into your individual consciousness through these structures. In more applicable sense, mandalas may be used to control your life energy, chi, to activate your mind, to get rid of psycho-injuries, stresses, depressions, psychosomatic disorders, existential worries, end of being, loneliness, feeling of guilt, chronic fatigue, age-related crisis. Mandala would open the doors into the new world for you. Mandala is an alive creature of light. That's why, after working with it, don't forget to thank it. Wish you success, love, and welfare. Working with Mandala. Postscriptum. Modern solutions. Nowadays, keeping up with the times, International Academy of Video Mathematics, represented by its establisher Vladimir Kuznetsov, has invented and created special video mandalas. The video mandalas are accompanied by particular music with modern sounding. The music may be both in minor key, sounding slowly for relaxation, and in major key, faster, for energy activation, that is, of vivacity. Of course, mandala and music for it are based on your personal data and are created with the help of special technologies. Mandala itself moves with additional effects, providing an illusion of your presence in it, so named 3D effect. Now everyone can order his or her own mandala, adapted for any gadget, TV set, laptop, palm top, phone, and so on and so forth. The rules of video mandala usage are the same as for the ordinary one. One more time we wish anyone success, love, and goodness.